Here we go then, on eBay. I've just listed the Honda. Well, I'll just show you me listing so you can see basically what I put down. Now don't forget, we've done as minimal work as possible really. All we've done basically is paint it and clean it. I've put a selection of pictures down here. It allows you up to 12. I've basically taken 8. There's the first one. There's the second one. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Again, nice near photographs. A lot of people only put one image on there, and it's normally taken from a distance. But I've taken it from all different angles, so the person can actually see close up what they're actually buying. So that's what I've done there. It's worth putting decent photographs on because people will obviously bid a lot more if they know exactly what they're bidding on. And what I've also done, I've included the little video which I showed you, which I created. I've put a basic description down. You are bidding on this classic Honda CB250 Superdream. The bike has had a full respray in the CB400 colours and graphics, and it's a lovely spray job. Not the usual poor quality paint job. Everything works as it should do. And basically what I'm doing there, I sort of tell a story. Rather than just quote facts and figures, I like to tell a little bit of a story because it makes the person who's buying the bike, they get more involved with sort of story reading, so to speak, and add that to the actual video which I've put on there. They'll have a very good idea of what they're actually buying. One thing to remember, I've sold many things on eBay, is you get a lot of people who either mess you about, they don't tell you the full story when they finish bidding, and basically you've got to set your own set of conditions. I personally have decided I don't want any overseas bidders for this item. Nobody under a 20 feedback bidding without contacting me first. I personally don't like you dealing with anybody under 20 feedback. They can sometimes, through inexperience, leave you very unfair feedback, and it's just something I rule out of my life. I don't want it. You can do what you like. And also false bidders. I do ask for £150 deposit payable within 12 hours of the auction end. Some people finish the auction and sometimes they don't contact you until a week later, and you're forever trying to send them emails and they're not replying. So if they've not done a 12-hour payment of £150, I'll email them. I will then relist the bike again. I've also had people, when they bought stuff off me, buy it, pay the deposit, and then arrange for it to be picked up a month later. Well, I don't really want that, so I've put in my listing as well, if you require me to hold for the bike for weeks on end, don't bother bidding. I want the bike collected within 5 days. Always state down what you want as your conditions. These are the sort of things that people will take advantage of once they've bid and paid for your item, and you can be left holding the baby, so to speak. So make it clear what your conditions are in your sale and tell them there's no bite now on this auction. It's a 3-day auction, full stop. Even though I've put that on there, I know I will get people asking me for a bite now. But that's just people in general. So the more you have dealings with people on eBay, the more conditions you'll probably want to put in there. I've had a few bad experiences, not too many. Overwhelmingly, we earn a lot of money on eBay, and you do get the odd person, but I'm just stopping myself from getting nuisance bidders. So there you go. We'll come back and we'll see this at the end of the bidding anyway. Thank you very much. Okay, here we have a Honda CB250 Superdream. It's not in original colours. It's had a respray. It's had quite a good respray actually. Let's have a look. See if we can get close enough to let you see the quality of the paintwork. It's actually not too bad at all. It's on a V plate. It's got a Motad 2-into-1 pipe on it, which quite a lot of them have. They've been converted obviously because the old boxes underneath tend to rot away. It's apart from that, it's in standard condition. I think these are the actual 400 graphics on this one, so it's not actually too bad. It's a nice looking bike. It's okay for if you're going to have a winter hack or whatever. You don't want to spoil your R1 or whatever. It's done 33,000 miles. I haven't done any miles on it at all. I'm not actually insured to drive it, so
It doesn't come with MOT or tax. I haven't got any MOT or tax on it for the simple reason being is that I'm not insured to drive it. So, and if I just start it up, there's a petrol on. Turn the petrol on. That's the little baby. Pretty tidy. It probably needs a service, to be honest with you. It's obviously not been used for a long time. Everything works on it, all the electrics works. If I can turn that on and show you. That's the side light, the little one. That's dip beam. That's main beam. Switch them off. You got, obviously, where's the horn? That works. Indicators. Left and right. Don't know if you can see them at the back there. That one's on. I think the other one doesn't work. I think it's just a bulb gone in that, to be honest with you. I've not looked at it. Yeah, that one's not flashing, so that's probably a bulb gone in that one. Again, minor issue. I'm sure you'll be able to sort that out. So all in all, it's a pretty tidy Superdream. Paintwork's not too bad. The engine's pretty clean. There's no major leaks or anything. As I say, I think it will need a service. It's had a recent chain on it by the looks of it. Chain and sprocket, so I mean, I don't see any reason why this shouldn't pass an MOT, to be honest with you. Everything works, the brakes are all fine, the brake stop lights work, everything works on it. I've not, as I say, I've not actually driven it because I haven't got insurance, so that's the only reason why I'm not going down to take it for an MOT. I hope it gives you some sort of indication as to what you're actually bidding on. Thanks very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the auction is now finished, and as you can see, the price has reached £424. Not a great sum of money, but don't forget, these sort of things are going to be your test examples of learning new skills. The skills that I've learned in this is how to spray metallic paint, and I've done application of decals on this and a general clean up of the bike. We've made a profit. We bought this bike for £300. Okay, we spent out a few bob on decals. The paint is a nominal cost because that come out of my paint kit, which probably cost about £4.50, something like that for the paint. And we've put a nice little video on there. We've given a basic description. We've had a total, as you can see there, of 858 views. So there you go. Have a go yourself. Get going. We're going to work on another one now. And we're going to probably, hopefully, not do... the other one I've got is in a bit worse condition than this. But that is what we've done. We've earned some money just by giving this basically a lick of paint and applying some new decals. All practice. Few hours work, basically. I didn't do all this in one go, obviously. If you had the time I had actually applied to this, it might have been, I don't know, 6-7 hours, I suppose, in total. But when you're looking at £100 profit, maybe, for that sort of work, it's not too bad, and it's working from home. The more experienced you get with this type of bike, the more you know exactly what to buy, the more you know. That's what I'm saying. If you specialise in a certain niche, stick with it. I can apply these same logic, what we've done to this, for bikes that are worth a lot more higher value. The markets I was in before this, and I've just sold a load of these, was the Yamaha RD 250, 400, RD 350 LC bikes, for example. If we'd done exactly the same thing for one of these bikes in a rough condition, and basically done the same work, applying new graphics and paint work and stuff like that, costing the same amount of money, those bikes sell for £2,500 I know that because I've just sold 3 of them. So there you go. Learn your trade with something small, which doesn't really matter, and then scale up to the more expensive stuff. Thanks very much indeed, and we'll see you on the next project.